now it's time to press a new race in here. We got our map gas. We got our new bearing kit. We got a hammer. We got Captain Rusty. Let's see if we can heat the sucker up and pop it in. Alright, so we're gonna open our bearing kit up. We're gonna take our bearings out. We're gonna leave those seals in there for now. So I kinda I'm gonna take these parts out, and we're gonna leave the bearings, and we're gonna toss them in the freezer. Alright, here's both of them. So we actually just need this part for now. So we're gonna pop these in the freezer, and then we're gonna heat this up, and hopefully that makes it a lot easier to push them together. Hopefully they just drop right in, but we'll see. So we got our bearings here on ice, and we got our stem right here. Nice and clean. Stem hole. Cleaned out better than that previously, but it's good. It's good. So, okay. So we got that. Now we're going to heat it up for about 60 seconds. And then we're going to drop in one of our cold bearings, and we're going to try to whack it in. 30. 40. Whoa! 60. Okay. Let's work quickly. Ooh, it's so chilly. Okay. So I don't think it's just gonna literally. Oh yeah, that drops in pretty good. Oh, it's already equalized. Oh no, it's gotta go in more too. Okay. Wow. That sets up quick. Okay, now it's flush. Oh man. Now it's just a matter of some good wax. Yeah, it didn't just drop in. Yep, it's going in. I can see it. It's just very loud, isn't it? Isn't it, Boo? Let's try putting this piece of block between it, see if that helps. Okay, so you can kind of see what we're working down towards. We want that, eat that lip up so it goes, sits flush with it. Okay, I hit it like like 3 or 4 good times. This is one more. I think we're just about in. You can see that lip is, maybe there's a little more on that far side. We'll see if we can hit that far side a little. Okay. Let's try to keep it on this side. Yep. Okay. And that's one side. Now we're gonna flip it over and do. I thought that was the lip still showing, but it's just like the shadow. It's sitting flush against it. I don't want to hit it too many more times because we don't want to peen that over or anything like that. And just to check, take our dry bearing, drop it in there. Oh yeah. Booyah. Okay. Cool, this is exciting. This was probably the hardest thing we had to do for this bike, honestly. Oh, let's flip it over. I'll bring it back. Alright, here we go. Just make sure it's... nice and cleaned out. How clean? How does this rough hole is gonna get? Make sure you don't hammer these in backwards. That would be quite embarrassing. Where's my piece of wood? Get it flush. And I think a couple more bangs. Okay, let's test this one. Yep, and that bearing sits perfectly flush. So we're in like Flynn. Ha, hot, hot, hot. Okay, cool, so we got this part done in the bag. Okie dokie, so last time we did the stem bearing races. You can see those are in there looking nice. So now today, we're gonna tackle the swing arm. We're gonna be putting this bearing kit in, all balls. Made in China still, gotta love that. It actually came with a sticker. The one for the stem didn't for some reason, gypped. And I put it on my toolbox over there, so, you know, sticker life. I love stickers, it's like the best part, honestly. Okay, so we went ahead and we made ourselves this bearing inserter. I didn't need this to take it out. We just heated it with a torch and then kind of pounded it with I used a smaller socket because I thought that this was a lip of the aluminum. I thought that was in here, but it's not. So I put something on the inside race and I just hit the inside race out. But no, what you want is a 3/4 or 19 millimeter. This one's a double-sided socket. This one on this side is the 19 millimeter. So you can see right here, it lines up kind of perfectly, so you can hit that outer race without painting it over. You don't want to be like hanging on the corner of it like that, because then you might kind of nail that corner in and then pinch one of those rollers and it won't work right. So I can't believe I got this one out, honestly, hitting the inside. So we just got a couple, this is just a piece of 3/8 all thread, nice and long, just a nut on the end, obviously, a couple washers, and then this part, I'm sure a lot of people will have this lying around. This is what I'm going to use as a pusher plate on the back right here, because it fits over that pretty nicely, as you can see. Kind of helps distribute that weight. What this is, you see it's kind of beveled a little bit, so it'll really center it perfectly when you put a lot of pressure on it. What this is like a chuck collet for like an angle grinder. So everybody should have one of those, just kind of kicking around, you know. Okay, try to get my camera at a good angle there. Okay, so now here's the old bearing, obviously. So we're just gonna take that off, bust into our new all balls bearing kit, and then boom, here's the perforated, so you can actually rip it. Nice. Comes in plastic, lightly oiled. Nice, like to see that. So see, there's the old one, kind of locked up. No shaky on that one. Okay, so we want to press it from the top side. So we're gonna do this. There we go. Well, okay. Well, hold on. I gotta figure this out. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we went ahead and just got it installed the other direction. That's fine, because it would have to push past this lip. It wouldn't sit flush with this lip anyway. It's in like right here. So it's better to push from this side, because it's gonna be flush with this ridge right here. So yeah, so that's right. So we're gonna line it up, and then I'll bring you back when we're ready to start cranking on it. Okay, we got it just about tight, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put a little oil on it, just to help it glide in a little more. I'm not heating it up, so we want something to kind of offer a little lubrosity. All right, let's get it lined up and crank on it. Okay, I kind of feel like this isn't gonna work. This is just gonna F things up, but let's try it. I've never done it like this before. Yeah, see, that's the biggest problem, is that it doesn't want to press that in evenly. Yeah, it might just be. I was just trying to get clever. I might just heat it and beat it. That might just be easier. Okay, yeah, let's just do that. All right, 60 seconds. Okay, we're gonna do it like this, and then make sure you do not pound in the old bearing. Huh. Okay, just make sure I be careful not to F that up. Make sure that's sitting nice and flush on a piece of wood. yeah, earplugs are a good idea. By the by. Oh yeah, I'm gonna grab some of my earballs. Okay. Oh yeah, we're not quite. Sheesh. That's why it's almost better to go in from the other side, but yeah, I gotta be careful. See, I was kind of dinging that lip up a tiny little bit. It's still pretty warm. Okay, so yeah, you want to keep wailing away on it until you get it flush with that. So we're getting there. You can see. Yeah, that's much better hitting surface. Okay, I'm gonna wail on it a little more. I'll bring it back when I got it flush. Okay, you can see now we're right where we want to be. Okay, now flip and repeat, and we're just gonna do the same thing. All right, that one's in good. That one's in good. Okay, yeah, so that works pretty good. That works pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put some of the other stuff on. Okay, if we're looking down at this bearing, this is the way we're gonna want the stack to go. This little dust seal is gonna go on the bottom, in there like that, and make sure you get it to where this little curve, this little lip that your thumbnail fits in, make sure that goes towards the bearing. Oh, that's stuck right there. So then all the rest of this stuff is gonna go like this. We got thrust washer, and then this little glide washer, and then another thrust washer, and then the seal, and this one, the lip is gonna go down facing towards the bearing also. And then this little slide block goes between it to help it pivot. So it's gonna go like that. So we're gonna grease this stuff up. A little bit of my favorite, we're gonna use some of this real pretty WD-40 grease. I like this stuff because it's like blue. It looks good. It's really obvious whenever it's not clean. Okay, we're just gonna apply a lot of this very liberally all around. Okay, we're gonna go and pop this stack in, and we're just gonna put grease between all the pieces too. And then we got the outer dust seal. We're gonna pop that on. Again, you want that little oh yeah, there we go. And then look, you don't even need to hit it. It's rubber. It'll just pop right in. And last but not least, you can take one of these. Actually, that's not the last thing. We still gotta do the other side. There you go. Pop that in there. And then you can see how greasy and perfectly fitted it all is. Okay, so now we're gonna flip it over real quick. All right, after we make sure that grease is well distributed, we're gonna pop that in there, and it goes in pretty easy, but we can take that 19mm, we can just kind of give it a couple little tappy taps just to make sure it's make sure that's good. Okay, and that's just to keep dust out. So okay, so now that it's good and greased, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pop one of these little blocks in. All right, and then it should just go like that. Oh, let's. Yep, there we go. Just like that. All right, and we're good. And then we're just gonna do the exact same thing to the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick since you've already seen it. Okay, and there she is, all put together. Now we're gonna do a little bonus footage. We're gonna go kind of look at some of the other aspects of the bike real quick. This is kind of annoying, honestly. So this is the product I thought I was purchasing. I thought I was purchasing this BMS, and I thought it would come with 2 of these battery holders. But, you know what I mean? Because see here, it's got the PCB for e-bike. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. So I ordered this with the... It's saying package, like, right? Like, pick your package. So I clicked this one, the 20 amp BMS, thinking that it was going to come with, you know, everything you need to make the battery pack. But no, of course not. I didn't get that. What did I get? I got just the top part. It's kind of a rip, right? I thought I was going to get a couple of those battery holders, because this thing was $40. This is not a good deal. This looks like somebody... It looks like this was a different BMS. There's screws on it, but those screws don't hold it to this board. This looks like a complete separate unit that someone wired to this PCB. I guarantee you this unit didn't cost $40, so... I thought that was a good deal when it came with battery holders, but lo and behold, if you want to make a 72-volt cell, you have to also buy... So it's... Freaking... This is ridiculous. This is so stupid. This is such a scam. I feel pigeonholed into doing this now. This has got to be false advertising. DIY 72-volt battery pack. This is a 72-volt battery pack. You know what I mean? This is such a scam. They just... Too many pictures, too many words. It doesn't even... Let's go to the description.
Turn this off?
Hey, I'm filming. Now it's like, okay, so I have to go and buy this. But it's like, does this hold 20 cells or 10? Okay, well, I bought one more, so it should be here by May 9th. So, that's cool, I guess. So, hopefully that'll have... It's kind of hard to tell from the picture. Let's see. I'm trying to go to order details without showing my address. Okay, so I bought another one of these for, let's see, it was $32 for the advanced box. It only shows 10 cells on the top, but it says it's 20S. So hopefully it kind of looks like there's some that hang on the bottom too. So I bought one. So hopefully that's good enough. I also, here's a little hardware it came with. Let's go look at the throttle. Here's the little key ignition I bought for it also. This will be kind of interesting. So here's the one that I'm going to use. And that doesn't, this is from a DRZ 400, because I mean it usually just fits on the top of 7/8 handlebars. Like it fits on this one, but this is the one we're going to use. But these are inch and an eighth, so those are oversized bars. I kind of want to use those on my KX500, so I think we're gonna flip these over. We're gonna undo these, and I want to use these because this will hold the key ignition. So we're gonna flip this over, and we're gonna undo those, and we're gonna see if we can flip the standoff, switch them, so I can keep the 1 1/4" ones on these and just use regular 7/8 handlebars on this, because I only have a 7/8 handlebar for this one, so I can't use these. I was like, man, that's a really big hole when I first looked at it. So yeah, and that makes sense. That makes sense that it's 1 1/8, because if you look, that don't quite line up, but these 7/8 ones do. So this will be cool. I'm probably just gonna use 2 of these wires, honestly. Just use it like an on-off switch. It only has 2 coming from this bad boy right here. So let's see if I can find the ignition. I think it's black and white. Yeah, it's black and white. I think that's this guy right here. What does that say on it? L brake? I don't know. So it's one of these. It's one of these. I'm just gonna take 2 wires and just do the old on-off switch thing to it. Comes with some keys. These aren't DRZ 400 keys, to be perfectly honest. The DRZ 400 keys look like little T's. They're just flat and wide at the top, but whatever. It's cheap Chinese knockoff stuff, so. But it'll work. It'll be a good switch, and that way you'll be able to have a key. You know, it's a lot better than just having a little on-off switch, so someone can't just flip your bike and just run off with it. But yeah, so that's our update. So I'm gonna keep working on it.